Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to my channel. How are you all? I hope you are all really well. It's been a couple of weeks since I've managed to do any filming, so I'm a little bit, I've got loads has happened since I last uploaded and I feel really out of sorts. So I'm going to try and get back into it today, and I'm having a bit of a reset day today because the last 2 weeks have been crazy, like so crazy. I don't actually think I've ever experienced such hecticness in my life. Like June is always really busy for us because we have so many birthdays and it's just always hectic. But this year has been ultra hectic. So my diet has been appalling, my exercise has been appalling, and I just need to reset and just get back into it. Life, as much as it can, is settling down this week. It's still mega busy, but I haven't got all the social stuff that we've had going on. So I feel like I can take a bit of time just to give myself a break, because yeah, I started to feel like I was getting ill on Friday, and I started to feel like I was beyond, like I was physically exhausted, and I was just like, I've got to find some time now to just kind of, you know, be kind to me and give myself a little bit of TLC. So that's the plan this week. So yeah, I've had my two children's birthdays. They're 2 weeks apart exactly in June. So my oldest turned 9, my youngest turned 7. So that was a little bit hectic. My oldest managed to spread his birthday celebrations over like 2 days. So I took his friends, or him and a couple of friends and his cousins, to a soft play centre during the school holidays on the Friday, and then on the Saturday, on his actual birthday, we went to the local playground. It's like a big, we call it a park, but it's quite a big playground. It's got some goalposts and stuff. So he played 3 hours of football with his friends, and then us adults just like sat and had a big picnic, which was absolutely lovely. The weather held out for us because the weather has been atrocious recently. If anyone in the UK will probably have experienced the rainiest, coldest June I can remember, to be honest. So yeah, we did that, and then we had the wedding. Of course, we had the wedding. Thank you so much for all of your feedback. I was having an absolute dilemma about what to wear. If you watched my last vlog, you'll know I was torn between two dresses. I uploaded that vlog 2 days before the wedding, and I was getting a real mixed bag of feedback. Quite a lot of people liked the animal print dress, but I kind of felt like, I even had texted a picture of this dress to my friend a couple of weeks before that, saying, do you think this is wedding appropriate, or do you think this is more like, because I felt like it was more like workwear. I don't really know, more like formal. I can't explain it. But she replied, she was like, no, that is fine for a wedding. And I had a couple of comments on the video just saying, you know, it's kind of agreeing with how I felt, really, you know, about it being a bit more like formal wear. So yeah, I just thought I really think that I need to wear the orange, but I just didn't have any shoes. Black shoes didn't go with it. I really needed gold shoes, and I'd seen some in Next, but they hadn't got my size, and I kept checking every day and they didn't get my size in. Anyway, cut a long story short, I ended up, the night before the wedding, I ended up rushing out at 7:30 in the evening to Next, because I had to wait for my son and my husband to get home from Beavers before I could go, because I've got my other son. And so yeah, it was really late. It was like 7:30 in the evening. They closed at 8, and I literally hot-footed it to Next, and I found a pair of shoes. They were just there. It was meant to be. So yeah, I ended up wearing the orange dress, which I have to say I felt absolutely amazing in. I'll pop some photos from the wedding, but yeah, I felt amazing in it. I absolutely love that dress, and it was in the half price sale from Next. I think it was like £32. It was such a bargain, and I loved it. So yes, that was what ended up being the outcome. If you've been on my Instagram, you will have already seen it, because I've been posting quite a lot on Instagram. And then after the wedding, we had my birthday, which was a bit chaotic, I guess, because whilst I'm not too bothered about birthdays, the rest of my family are. So I went out with my mum, and that was really lovely. And then yeah, we had all of that going on. Then my son's birthday is like 3 days after mine. So yeah, we had that, and obviously family want to come around and see him. And then we went to the zoo for his birthday. So we are annual pass holders of our local zoo, and we love it. It's Colchester Zoo, and we go quite regularly. So to make it a bit different, we booked a private giraffe feed for him for his birthday, and he absolutely loved that. And then we got home and I was just like, oh, I need to chill. Like, I don't know, something about Saturday night just made me feel like I released a load of like, I can't explain it, but basically I hit chill mode. We ended up getting a Chinese takeaway. I probably had about 1,000 sins and just had a lovely, lovely evening Saturday night. Sunday, which was yesterday, I did the Race for Life. And if you're not aware of what that is, that's something that Cancer Research, the charity, arrange every year. I think they do loads of them all over the country. And basically it's a 5K or a 10K race. Well, it's not a race, but you know, it's 5K or 10K, which you can walk or run. And or they do a muddy one as well, where you go through all these muddy obstacles, which my friend did, and it looked so fun. She was absolutely covered in mud at the end of it. My kids are really interested in that one for next year. But anyway, so yeah, we did that. And my little group that I did it with, we raised just over £400 for Cancer Research. So yeah, really, really happy with that. I didn't run it. I ran a little bit, but I mostly walked it. Now I'm 42 though, I do have some goals for the age 42. I want it to be my healthiest year. I want to reach my target weight for age 42, and I want to be able to run 5K age 42. So they are two massive goals. So yeah, so next year I'm planning to enter and run it. And then last night I was at work. So I was at work till 11 o'clock last night. So yeah, and then that leads me to today when I don't work on Mondays. I've been out to Sainsbury's this morning. It's 20 to 11. I just do not know where the time goes, honestly. I really want to go to the gym. It's right the other side of town, but I haven't been for over a week because I've just been so hectic. I've literally not been able to fit it in. So I really want to go and do my strength training session today, and I've got to work out another time I can go this week. I don't really know where I'm going to fit that in, but I really want to try, because I want to try and do it 3 times a week. I can go once at the weekend. I just need to figure that out because I'm working all weekend and breathe. So I've got until 3 o'clock basically to get some me time in now that the shopping is done. I'm going to have a bit of breakfast. I haven't eaten yet. I really, really need to reset. Like I said, my diet's been terrible. We've had just so many celebrations going on. Like I say, we had a takeaway, we've had cake, we've had ice creams, we've had just stuff. My body is struggling with fasting because I'm waking up super hungry. I've pushed through it this morning and now I'm fine. I'm not actually that hungry now, because I'm obviously eating so much more sugar and just eating more than I have been. So fasting's just been near on impossible. I haven't really done it. And yeah, I just feel like I need to reset. So I'm going to kind of cut back on the carbs this week, or just for the next few days, just to kind of like de-bloat, and I'm just going to focus on protein and salad and vegetables and some fat. So for example, I bought some turkey steaks from Sainsbury's today, so I'll just have 1 or 2 of those with maybe an egg and some salad and a bit of avocado, which I'll sin. And I'm just going to cut back on the carbs because my body responds really well to that. Like if I really had maybe 4 days a week where I didn't add pasta, spaghetti, rice, potatoes, anything like that to my meals, and I just had meat and vegetables and salad, and I'm not talking going hungry here, I'm talking, you know, filling my plate up with that stuff. But if I just cut that out, honestly, the weight loss would be, I know it would be massive, because I've done it before. And I just don't like eating meat, if I'm honest. I'm not a big meat eater, but I know that I feel like that's what I need this week. So that's the plan. Like I said, I've been to Sainsbury's, done an enormous shop, and so we're all stocked up and ready with the healthy stuff. So yeah, anyway, I think I am going to go to the gym, but do I need to eat before I go? Yeah, I think I do. So it's 11:15 now. I'm going to have a very small breakfast because when I get home, then I'll have something. I'll show you what I'm going to have. So I'm going to have 2 of these wheat biscuits. They are a healthy extra B choice for 2. I'm going to have some Fire 0% Greek yogurt, my absolute favourite. It's sin-free and it's good on protein. So I'm going to top the Weetabix with this, and I'm going to have some blueberries. I'm going to have banana. These bananas are really desperately needing to be used, so I'm going to have that. I think this would be quite a good choice before the gym, actually. I'm not going to add any like flax seeds or anything like that today because I am going to have sins later on. So here we have breakfast. I've got the Weetabix in there, some yogurt, some blueberries and the very overripe banana. I actually prefer to eat my bananas a little bit underripe. I think they are better for you as well because of the resistant starch they contain, but we don't waste a scrap of food in this house. So I'm going to eat it. And I've got a black coffee. So I've got one of my Costa Americano pods from my Tassimo machine. And yeah, I'm going to have that black. So this is going to be my bigger than planned actually pre-gym breakfast. Oh my god guys, I'm not even joking. That gym session has ruined me. So I got to the gym and it looked like the weight area that I used, the strength training area wasn't in use because there was like workmen in there and stuff. So I thought, I don't actually know what to do now. I thought I would just start. So I've had this goal. Well, I've got this goal of running 5k because I can't run at all. I tried doing the couch to 5k quite a while ago, probably last summer, and I thought I was going to die after the first 1 minute run. So I just thought today, let's give it a go on the treadmill. What have I got to lose? There was no one in there. So I did it, and I did it. I did like week 1, run 1 without, you know, stopping or anything. I did it. I can't believe it. So I'm really happy about that. But there's 3 things that I've noticed, big things that I've noticed. 1, my pelvic floor is shot to bits. Wow. I have got to make sure that I do not need a wee before I run because, wow, I need to do my pelvic floor exercises. Also, my trousers kept falling down. So I really need to make sure that I'm wearing the smaller size ones when I'm going to do a run, because literally they're fine when I'm doing like the strength training, but when I was doing the running they literally kept falling down. I had to keep hoiking them up. What's the third thing I realised? Do you know what? Because I can't remember the third thing, but amazing. I can't believe I just did that. So I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do the couch to 5k. I need to go and get myself some new trainers because these ones I've got at the moment are actually broken. There's actually got metal coming through the back of them, or really sharp plastic, something like that. But anyway, I'm so proud of myself, but my god, I'm ruined. Actually the strength training bit was open because I saw someone else in there using the machine. So I went in there and I just spoke to the workman and I was like, am I okay? And he was like, yeah, you're fine. But I do like electronic, it's like an electronic machines, and so it like sets it up for me and it adjusts my weight. Anyway, today it made me do a strength test and then it put me in negative training. So basically that's where the weight is added on the return. So for example, if I'm doing like a lat pull down, then I pull down to very lightweight, and then when I let it go the weight ramps up. So my god, it's ruined me. Look at my face, I'm as red as a beetroot. I was out of breath for the entire time, but do you know what, I feel amazing. I am not hungry in the slightest. I don't actually have a clue what the time is. I hope it's 1 o'clock, but I honestly, I feel pumped after that. All I can say to you, get out and do a walk. At the very least, just go and do a walk. It will make you feel amazing. Anyway, everyone's looking at me because I'm in the gym car park, literally like talking to my phone. So I'm going to head home. I'm ruined. I'm actually ruined. It's hilarious. Honestly, I came out of the gym and I said to the girl on reception, I was like, that gym has ruined me today. I said, it's like it lures you into this false sense of security and then it just batters you. It just changes the machine up. It does it automatically. It's all electronic. It's so clever actually. But yeah, I just scan my wristband into the machine and it like knows what I need and it puts the weight on for me and it's all designed for me. So yeah, and then it put me in this negative whatever today. It's called negative because of the way it sets the weights. And oh my god, my arms, they're literally like, I don't know, I felt like I couldn't even drive home. They were just jumping and just, yeah. And but I'm so pleased I managed to do that run. I can't believe it. My fitness has improved so much. I got to the end of the run and then the coach said that I'd run for 8 minutes. I mean, obviously I've been having 90-second breathers in between fast walks, but I'm so happy with that. I can't believe it. I feel like this is what I want to do. I feel like fitness is something that is really it just makes me feel so good, just working on my fitness. And don't get me wrong, I'm very unfit, but my biological age changed today because it was 66. I'm only 42, but because it redid all my strength tests and stuff today, it's now 50. I think it was from 66 down to 52. So yeah, biologically, I'm only 10 years older than I should be. So that's good. Anyway, I'm not really hungry, but I feel like I need to have something to eat after that workout. So I'm gonna have a bit of fruit. I'm gonna have an apple, and I'm gonna have one of these Pro Quarks. So they are 18 grams of protein. And I mean, they do have artificial sweeteners in, but yeah, I feel like I'm not really hungry. I don't really want to force myself to have something, but I do feel like I do need to have something just to start my recovery after that session. So yeah, but honestly, I feel a couple of things. Number one, I've been in quite a bit of pain, so I'm not really sure. I think it might be time of the month coming. It's really hard because on tamoxifen my cycles are all over the place, but I think it is around about now it's probably going to show. And I've been getting this horrible pain today and yesterday, but it's like in my legs and in my knees and in my like lower tummy. And yeah, I felt on the way to the gym today, I was like, oh, it's just so painful. But then now I've done the gym, I feel loads better. The pain is virtually gone. And I've also been a bit panicky this week. So I don't know, I've just had a bit of a panic about like my cancer coming back, and just, I don't know, I can't really explain. It's a bit irrational, but yeah, I've just been feeling a little bit like stressed out about it. And so, not stressed out, but I've just been worrying about it a bit more than normal. So I feel like having a good session in the gym's really helped with my mind, just, you know, setting things down and stuff. So, and also doing this exercise is giving myself the best chance possible of, you know, not getting a recurrence. So that's what I keep saying to myself, you know, I need to do the exercise to, you know, for all sorts of reasons, but my health is just, yeah, the top priority. So anyway, I'm gonna go and have my, oh, this is half a sim, by the way. So I'm gonna go and have my snacks, and then I think I'm gonna have a cup of tea, you know, literally the biggest box of tea you've ever seen in your life. Look at the size of it. It's like 500 grams, I think, of tea bags. It was the only box of tea that Sainsbury's had, and we're completely out of tea bags. So I think this is going to last a while. It's 160 tea bags in here. And yeah, Yorkshire tea decaf. I think I'm going to have one of those. Or do I need the caffeine? I've got Yorkshire tea caffeinated. Anyway, I'm going to have a cup of tea with some semi-skim milk. I'm going to go and do some editing, and then I'm heading out on the school run. Right, so it is a bit later on now. I'm just back from school run number 1. So it is 5 to 4 now. I've got to head out at about 20 past 4 to go walk back to school, collect my oldest from athletics. I've done 8,500 steps today. It is crazy how quickly they add up. I'm feeling a bit, I don't know, feeling a bit low energy. I don't think I've fueled myself that well today, in all honesty, but I was winging it a bit because I hadn't really got a plan today. So I probably should have eaten a bit more protein really, and a bit more substance. But anyway, I'm a bit hungry, so I'm gonna have a couple of carrots, which I'm gonna chop up and dip into some fat-free cottage cheese. This is sim-free and a bit of protein, so I'm gonna have that. And I'm also just made a coffee. I know those flavors, I mean, I don't know how the coffee's gonna go with that, but you know, I'm gonna have them separately. I've made a decaf. I use this Clipper organic decaf. It's nearly gone actually, it's not much left. And I've used some semi-skim milk out of my Healthy Extra A allowance. So yeah, that's going to be my post-school run 1, pre-school run 2 snack. Right, so it's time to start dinner. I'm going to make meatballs and spaghetti tonight. So I'm going to make the meatballs. I'm going to cook, I'm going to cook the meatballs in the air fryer for about 10 to 11 minutes on 180. And that just, I don't know, they just cook better. And then I just add them into the sauce. So in the sauce, I'm going to do chopped up red onion, a red pepper. I'm just going to finely chop both of those, saute them off. And then I'm just going to add some black beans. Actually, I'm going to add a tin of black beans. Some chopped tomatoes and passata, and then just loads of seasoning. So I'm going to have some oregano, hot paprika, garlic granules and smoked paprika, and some frozen peas. And yeah, just cook that all up. I'll add some vegetables on the side, and yeah, that's going to be our dinner tonight. Okay, so this is my very random evening meal. I've got 2 of the meatballs for half a sin, and then loads of the veggie sauce. So that's the sin-free sauce I made with the black beans, and then I've got some sweet corn in there as well, which is just left over from yesterday's salad. And then I've just basically piled it on top of vegetables. So I've got broccoli and carrots under there, and then I've just got some avocado. So I've got 50 grams of avocado, which I will sin at 5 cents, and I've got a Pepsi Max no caffeine, which is free. And yeah, that is going to be tonight's dinner. Right, well, it is 25 to 10 now, and I am absolutely crackered. I'm so tired. I've done 11,500 steps today, which is actually amazing for me. I usually do between 7,000 and 8,000 now, so I definitely feel like it's going to creep up now, like be more regular. So yeah, but I'm really tired. I've had a really nice evening actually. My oldest son came home from athletics, and then he didn't want to go to Cubs tonight because he was feeling really tired. Both my children did the Race for Life with me yesterday, which was amazing. It was so fun, and it was lovely to do it with them. It was a little bit emotional at the beginning, but once we got going, it was great. And I was so proud of them for doing 5K. We didn't run it all, but yeah, they still did it and got round to the finishing line. This isn't very flattering either, is it? I've just been reading my book, and yeah, it's getting quite dark. I've just got a little lamp on, and yeah, so he said he was feeling quite tired, and he'd obviously been doing athletics for an hour, and he's got football training after school tomorrow. So he said he didn't want to go to Cubs, which was welcome, to be honest, because he was going out on a hike tonight, and I think either myself or my husband was going to do it as well, because they always need adult helpers. And by the time you've dropped them off, then come back, you're almost going straight back again, because it's only an hour and a half. So yeah, but I wasn't really feeling it after my gym session and 2 school runs tonight. And yeah, I think it's just worked really well. So I had a bath, I've washed my hair, I've straightened my hair. This is what I was saying about my non-negotiables, is that I go to bed feeling ready to face the next day. If I'd have gone to bed tonight, having not washed my hair, not got it sorted, even if I just washed my hair and not straightened it, because that's a big thing. If I had to straighten my hair in the morning, it would have just set me off on the wrong path. You know, it would have set the wrong tone for the day. And I do have to leave really early. I do leave tomorrow. I'll be leaving about 7 in the morning. So I do need to be a little bit prepared. I've got 2 packed lunches to make tomorrow, because both my boys are having packed lunch. And then obviously I make all my stuff for work. So I just need to be organised. And yeah, I'm feeling really positive. I feel like my food's been a bit random today, but at least I've reset. I've not gone off on any kind of tangent. I've kept focused. I've been 100%. I think I've finished on, so I had 6 sins with dinner. That was 5 sins on the avocado. Oh no, sorry, 6 sins in total, I think. 5 sins for the avocado, half a sin for the meatballs, and half a sin on the kvarg. And yeah, I'm feeling really happy with today. Sometimes a random concoction of food just doesn't matter, does it? It just doesn't matter. I just think sometimes we overthink it. So I'm really happy with that. The vegetables kept me really full. I've not felt, in fact, to be honest, if I had had spaghetti like the rest of my family, obviously the rest of my family had spaghetti. If I would have had that, I probably would have been a bit hungry tonight. I'm not sure. I definitely find that carbohydrates for me, obviously I need them, but I do feel that my body prefers not to have them. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much as always for watching. I hope you are all okay and well, and hopefully I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye guys.